school gardens are sprouting up in many places, and that's a beautiful thing. A few generations ago, almost all schools had gardens, and that was part of the curriculum used to teach the children. Today we're at the Montgomery Bell Academy School Gardens with my friend Chris. Chris,
hey Jeff.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
And I just love the way you've used terraces here to sprout. You're growing a garden on a place where you never could possibly grow a garden because it's too steep. This is gorgeous.
It's extremely steep, and yet this is one of the few undeveloped areas of campus, and so we really wanted to get an outdoor classroom going, and gardening's part of that. So we're really grateful to the school for giving us some spot.
Yeah, and so you have a student gardening club.
We have a garden club, and I garden with the 8th graders in class, and the gardening club has really taken off in the past few years. Boys love to come out here and work.
Well, I've met several of them, and they seem very excited about gardening.
Students love to get out here.
Well, I can't help but admire your beautiful soils. I mean, I wish I had soils that were that dark and fluffy looking. How do you make such good soils?
We add a lot of compost. We're constantly on the search for organics to put into the soil, and we make our own. We just hustle. We hustle organics.
Yes,
it's really important.
I'd love to see your compost operation.
Well, let's go. Yeah, I do want to tell you, Jeff, that these were built with one of our dads.
Oh, really?
And his sons, and he had a shop, and he thought he could contribute. So these are probably 8 years old.
Yeah,
and
wow.
we're looking at a replacement system, but
no, this worked really well.
It's
though.
really cool to have that involvement.
Little hardware cloth, and I see where they got it hinged, so you can.
And it's cedar.
And it was cedar, so it lasted pretty well. Yeah, tell me how you work this.
Well, we move the organics. We try to get a mix of green and browns, and we work the organics from this looser, very early stage composting.
Yeah, that's an old pepper plant or something, isn't it?
It is, probably a pepper. And this composter is a little more layered, a little more rotted down. At depth, there's some pretty good compost.
Oh yeah.
Down here.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's about ready to use, isn't it?
Get a little worm in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh, that smells so good.
Yeah. Oh, I love compost.
It holds together pretty well.
Yeah.
It's kind of loamy.
Beautiful. And then, so about how long does it take to go from this pile here to get over to this one?
It's probably a year.
Oh, so you let that set for about a year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But then this here.
Actually, depending on need, if
right.
If we're retooling a whole bed, we'll empty one and start a new cycle.
Gotcha. So then it stays a few months in here, and then this is the final area. Well, look at this. Show me what you got here. That's the final product, right?
That is the final product.
Oh boy. So I see you've got
good mix of soil. Some of the leaves are
yeah, I got leaves, and well, just because of the trees right here, you're getting fresh leaves drop.
We opened this last week, and there were earthworms falling out of that cut. So they're probably a little more. Goodness gracious.
Chris, I see some hills here. What you got planted?
We have some zucchini squash and some straight neck yellow summer squash.
Okay. And how did you incorporate the compost here?
Again, we want to get it at root level. Once these plants get a little bit of root throwing down and a little bit of green throwing up, we want them to get into some nutrients quick.
Yep. So you put regular soil on top and then the compost underneath.
Correct.
Yeah, good. Well, it's about time to plant some butternut squash, isn't it?
It is.
Let's
you
go
want to do some?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
The soil here at MBA is naturally good soil. It's along Richland Creek, and Richland Creek, the area here, Richland Park, is named for how rich the soil is.
Okay, how's that?
That looks good. And now we'll put this half a bucket, about 2 gallons, I guess, of that really nice finished compost in there. That'll be good. Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to top it back over with our
With your Richland.
rich land.
Yeah.
Even the clay is as wet as it is, it crumbles pretty readily. So I know we're on the right path as that breaks down and
Yeah.
becomes a little ion factory. Oh yeah.
I can tell you're in the science department and he uses words like ion and such.
Firm it
That
up
looks
a
pretty
little
good,
bit.
doesn't it?
It looks great.
I usually make a little circle like that.
All right, you want to put the seeds in, Jeff?
Sure. Be happy to. This is Waltham butternut. It's the big butternut squash you see in the grocery stores, and we really like these. I've grown them for many, many years. They store really well. I mean, they'll keep all winter long, and they're a big plant, so we've got plenty of room for them to vine here. So I usually just plant, how many plant seeds? 6 or 7, something like that? And then thin them out later?
Uh-huh.
And I really love to press the seed in the ground and firm it in. That way it ensures good soil to seed contact, and then just put a little soft soil on top so it's not too compacted, and that'll sprout even if it doesn't rain.
Well, we'll water those in, and we'll keep a good eye on them. We'll select the most robust of the seedlings as they come out, and keep those with us. Compost the rest, and maybe put a little mulch on it to, to keep our moisture in the soil, not just leave it bare to the sun.
Keeps the weeds down too, and that's always
right.
Helpful to do. Anything you can do to stop extra weeding. I'm all about it.
Don't like the weeds.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having us out here at Montgomery Bell Academy. I mean, these gardens are just gorgeous, and I'm sure everybody here is proud that you have students out here working in them.
Well, Jeff, thanks for coming out. It's always a pleasure to be in a garden with you, and thanks for your support of school gardens and gardening in general.
Thanks, Chris.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel, and like us on Facebook.